MapleStory music goes hard. All right. Let me turn down the music, make it a nice simmer in the background, and we will start this thing. All right. Yeah. Today, what we're gonna work on. So, yesterday we did some of the starting work on the ElevenLabs integration, and oh, you can see me googling or searching up for Obsidian. So we did a good bit of the ElevenLabs integration yesterday, trying to get that sorted out. Where's that? Punishments. We might need that later. That's regular bot person. Let me just clean up my windows here. Clean them up. Don't need that. Okay. So yesterday we got a good bit of the ElevenLabs integration going. We have it going out, reaching out to the API, pulling back the data that we want, and then now the I guess the only holdup we have is getting it actually put into the Discord voice channel. So where we yesterday we had this connection map. Let's add the remove. Yep. So we'll just use that to clean up the connection map. Okay. Leave. 1 second. Does leave take in a specific voice connection? I think it takes in a specific voice connection, so I think if we just pass that in, yeah, just have VC instead of having it search through stuff, because I mean we're already keeping track of it anyway, so I think we could just clean that up, then do VC disconnect air : equals. I think it's that simple. I think it's that simple. But wait, what would it being angry with? Okay, we need to get the voice channel. So, oh yeah, there we go. So that disconnects it from the chat. I think with this method, it makes it so we can connect to multiple different wherevers, and then through that process allow them to I guess operate independently of each other. So yeah, yeah, we'll need to worry about processing the messages after that, but right now we're just trying to get the connections going, and then with the connections it actually saying stuff. So We did get the response MP3 last time, so we're getting the response, which is, I guess, the first major hurdle.
The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog.
Thank you. Because that's kind of the little test phrase we're doing here. We'll have to do a whole like string manipulation with that when the time comes. But so that's it. Oh, changing how I'm sitting. That's it. Going out, makes the request, puts in the ElevenLabs key, makes the request. We're deferring the close. It's creating the file, and then it's copying the response into the file. And then this is what's really tripping us up. Tripping us up at the moment. So I know I asked it last time, importing the DG voice audio path, and then it's just audio. It's doing send underscore audio, but I don't think that's a thing on this function. So it's, what is receive PCM? Receive PCM will receive the Discord Go Opus receive channel and decode the Opus audio into PCM and send it on to its provided channel. I don't think that's what we need. I don't think the send PCM is what we need either. That's just an error handling function. Yeah, I think it's just this one play audio function that we have that's just kind of all encompassing for what we need. But for some reason it is angry. It is very angry with us. I feel like we're gonna have to generate an error, and then with that error, I mean, we're gonna have to spin the wheel, but then with that, yeah, then we could, I guess, try posting it in here and seeing what happens. Let me Google or look up the package again. Golang DG voice package. So yeah, I think this is what we need. Examples, play, main.go. Yeah. And dgv.close. So it goes through this. I think this is it, just trying to look for stuff in a folder and just playing all the audio there in the folder. But we don't need to worry about that. Okay, that's just updating the status. Cool. So we just need the dgvoice.play audio file, and then the, what's the DGV in this context? Oh, that's the connection to the channel. I think, yeah, I don't think we need to worry about that because we're handling that with the leave function. So I think, I know we're gonna get an error here, but I think this will be what we need to do to figure out what's going wrong. So let's fire up. Yep, registering the commands, it's handling all that, and then after we're done being rate limited, we can go in and see why it's doing the things it's doing. But yeah. So I believe I'm already in the channel here. Yep. So pop the chat here. Just need to wait a minute. We'll need to join it. There we go. It's doing the whole registering commands thing. I also feel like we should break these out instead of just like text commands, have them actually just be slash commands. So we can at least start with making the files. So join.go package commands, so it won't error out on me. New file, leave.go package commands. Cool. Oh, and they're right next to each other. How convenient. Okay, bot is now running. /join. There we go. It's joining the voice channel. There's our error. Panic runtime error. Hmm. 41 in the 11labs.go. So it's in here. Play audio file. The voice connection? Is it because the voice connection? Or not console.log, fnt.print. You can tell I work in JavaScript all day. Printf. 11labs, no, we don't want that. Is it %v? Or, yeah, %v connection. Okay, there's that. Let's copy this status real quick and see what ChatGPT thinks of the error. I get this error when trying to send a MP3 in a Discord voice channel. I think that's right. Using, what is it called? DG Voice. The DG Voice package. And then bam, bam, cool. While that sorts itself out, let's spin the wheel, because I knew this was gonna happen. So let's see what we see, or see what we get. Oh, we go light mode. All right, let me update this. Boom, and then we go light mode for 5 minutes. So, okay. Settings, theme, color theme. Okay. Oh God. Oh God. Siri, set a timer for 5 minutes. Thank you. Okay, so oh my God. This is horrifically bright, but okay, so I think we need to start off by making sure that the connection is not null. But where is it in the DG Voice Play audio file? Error. Send speaking packet over the voice WebSocket. That's where it's airing out. So I think it has to do with the connection. I think it's because the connection we're passing in is probably null. So let's try running it again. Print out the let's do the part where it does an error out. So motherfucker. Okay. So we have to spin the wheel again. Let me update the counter while it sorts out what it thinks. Fuck. Where's my iPad? Let me get my iPad. All right. little Sleepywood to get us going. Let me share the screen. MacBook Air. All right. So here we are with the iPad. So we need to I need to angle it so it's, but the cable. Okay, so we need to, thanks Mike, we need to into the join function we need to pass in channel message, and then the session, and then with that, Siri, set a timer for 5 minutes. There we go. Then we need to check channel is okay. I don't know where that went. Is not null. And then if the channel's not null, so in the case here, if it's not null, then try sending. Else letters are getting away from me. Return nil. So at least in this case, this will allow us to make sure that at least with here, where's the highlighter? Here, with the try catch there, it should at least help prevent the error, which is good because errors make me sad. So with the errors being hopefully caught there, it should allow us to, at the very least, continue on trucking. So yeah, I really just want it to say something in the chat, and then I feel like everything else will just kind of fall in line, because there's the joining the chat, and then there's the listen part of it, if I'm not in the highlighter. The listen, which just listens for messages in the chat. And then it outputs name, says, then message. There's the first timer for for light mode. So there's that. It says the name and then it says message, and then I feel like we need to probably do special handling in there for a link. And then for parsing that, parse for links, and then just have, and then instead of says link or a link, or says the link out loud, says posted name posted a link, instead of just saying it out loud, because yeah, saying it out loud is http://// that'll just be fucking annoying, and we don't need that in our life. So yeah, there's that, and then there's the leaving. For the leaving, we need to leave when on /leave, and then also when there are 0 users. Oh my god, letters are getting away from me. I feel like maybe the checking to see if there's 0 users in chat might be easier, because I feel like there's probably some kind of event that we can listen for. I'm not sure if it's on the chat or what, but like, yeah, if like a user leaves, check and see if the bot is the only user left in the channel. And then with that, hopefully it should be as easy as just call the leave function. But we also should probably test to see if the leave works with the new way we're doing it, where we're managing the connections via the one map in the messages component. But I feel like we might need to just create a global service or add it to some sort of global service to make sure that we kind of have like a singleton instance of that state there. Because if we have like all these multiple places that we're trying to manage the connections, then it's just going to become a nightmare. Oh hell yeah, stop. And then we can not have to do that anymore. But cool. So here, let's go back here, let's change it to a dark theme. Close enough, I guess. What other themes do I have? I thought there's a couple here. Ah. The penis, yes. Welcome back, Wes, to the P-ness of everything. So, okay. We've already spun the wheel twice and done the 2 punishments, so here, we just need to make sure that, because we're getting the audio file, let's just see if the connection here is null. Or what, because I think that's what's causing the error. Guaranteed you have to think about it. I mean, I'm not thinking about it. I mean, I feel like it's more telling of yourself that like that's that's what you come in here and just start thinking about. But just waiting on this motherfucker to start up. So, we're gonna test the joining with the connection, check to see that the connection is there, and then we're gonna test the leaving to make sure that the leaving works with how we're managing the connections. So, boop, boop, /join. There it is. There's our problem. Connection is nil. That's why it was erroring out, because we're trying to give it a connection. All right. I feel like here we need to do and, or do we need to do pointers are hard. Command TTS return star discord go. Let's do a small little side. How do pointers work in Golang? Yeah, I know it's pointing to the actual value or pointing to the memory and address. So, and is the address, and you dereference it with star. So then do I do and or star? Huh. Let's fmt.print voice channel, not voice connections. We want to do VC. Then, okay. So, yep, bye bot. Ah, motherfucker. Well. So there's that. While that's running, we have to spin the wheel. Woo, woo. Everybody's favorite. Well, this is... Fuck. Okay. So we have to restart the computer. Let me update the wheel spin count. 3. Now we're just waiting for everything to boot up and be all hunky-dory. This is a lot more annoying than I'd think. Cool. Boom. Wait on Arc. Visual Studio Code, and then Docker. There's that. This we'll need to. Let me. Okay, I wasn't sure what it was gonna do. So hop back in there. Reapply configurations. Then database start up. Cool. Let me just hide this real quick. All right. Okay. Let's do go run. Need to go --dev and see what gets returned from the voice channel here, because it looks like it returns channel voice joins the session. Okay, yeah. And then it's deafened because I mean we don't need to hear anything that's going on there. We just need the bot in the channel to yap and yap and yap. It doesn't need to hear that. I don't know. Sounds like it's possible for a privacy issue, but we'll see. So but okay, so it joins. We're just gonna log the voice channel there. I mean, it seems fine setting the voice channel connection to VC. It seems to have the proper type here, but I don't know if it is gonna like cooperate with setting that. Okay, so there it is. /join. Interesting. So does and return? What is and return? And is dereferencing. You can assign a pointer to the address of a variable by using the address operator. That gets us the address of the voice channel. So let's try that. But otherwise we have to go back to managing just based on the channel and the guild, which works, but I mean, it'd be a lot easier to be able to just manage things on the specific like the connection itself. So otherwise we'll need to do this. And then we'll need this, probably the session and the message create. Connections.disconnect and errors already defined. Okay, let's try what we had before, see if that returns the... So there is something there. Or is that just... That's probably the address to the memory itself instead of to the actual thing we're looking for. Because it was returning nil. So I think whatever's at that address for the variable, because it assigns it in memory when we declare the variable, it just... I think it's just pointing to that area in memory instead of that actual connection itself. So okay, there's that. Here it's gonna complain. So instead of the channel connections, we need to do S and M for the session and the message. We're just gonna get rid of the connections map itself. We need to do SM, and then here, instead of connection, we need to do, what is it? Join, it's not these, it's the messages. Yeah, it's here. The message create is what we're gonna be passing it. Message create, boom, connection, don't need to worry about that. And then how do we handle the connections in here? So this is just for the specific, that's an array of state s.voice channel connections. Stores the map of the guild IDs to voice connections. So make sure to get for the correct channel. And then channel ID. Okay, then voice connection equals, is it? Guild.voice in, no, in connections. Let's ask our friend Copilot here. Where's Copilot? There we go. Based on the type of connections, how do we make sure to get the one for the correct channel? I guess it'll probably give us something similar because, I mean, Copilot and, I mean, it's still Copilot. The provided code SFO is used to get the specific guild. If you want to use that holds the both guild and the channel ID. Let's give this, I mean, it can't hurt. So here, and it's doing guild channel ID, so it's going to be m.guild ID and then m.channel ID. And it's throwing a fit. So I don't think we need this. Need voice connections and then m.guild ID. So I feel like this is over aggressive. I'm pretty sure, but might work for the time being. Is there channel voice leave? If there's channel voice leave, then channel voice manual on voice status update. Yeah. Okay, so where is messages.go complaining? Okay, connection map is gone. 11 Labs here. It's complaining about FMT. So then, okay, let's go here. TTS. And then we get the s.voice connections. Cool. And then we do connections, DG voice, import. There we go. I mean, let's give it a try. Hopefully we don't have to spin the wheel again. So far so good. We'll have to see what it thinks of that, because I mean, as we're testing, it's only going to have one connection because it's only connected out to one. But if it's connected out to multiple, I mean, can bots join multiple voice channels? Can Discord bots join multiple voice channels? One voice channel per server. Okay. So I think this should actually work. I think it should work. Because, yeah, the connections will... Since there's only one per server, we don't need to worry about... Yeah, we won't need to worry about making sure that there's, like, multiple ones in like a specific channel, so what the fuck? So where does this boil down to? Play audio. I think this is the similar issue. 11 Labs 44. This was up there. So yeah, it's the audio file again. Fuck. Okay, let's... Am I doing it out of order in the messages? Oh, yeah, I'm not... fuck. Commands.join. Does it have a return type still? Yeah, it does. Return. 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 Okay. Don't need to worry about that. And then VC, yep, it'll still be set there. Could that have been our issue? And because it's reassigning it there. That might be our issue. Because VC is being set here. I'm curious. So then it's going to need to return that. Nil. Okay, that MapleStory music compilation is real C tier. Let's go back to the tried and trusted. Nope, that's gonna be too loud. Fucking VLC. Please. Bum. Okay. Alright. So we need to spin the wheel. But before we do that, VC : equals. What is it? Is it join? /TTS. Okay, and it doesn't even have, okay, there, VC, and it's complaining that it's unused. Let's do VC there, 11 labs, blah, blah, blah. There. Okay, I think this might actually yield some success, but let's spin the wheel. And tell a dad joke. Oh, fuck. I should have put more thought into this beforehand. I know that I told the one last time about the Pokemon I caught that was just a little oddish. What about, let's update the counter first. I guess, what did the old man say before he, or why did the old man fall into the well? It's because he couldn't see that well. Well, there we go. Print F 11 labs. Okay, then we'll just need to import this. All right, let's let's try this and see where we end up. Because I think before with here, because it had the little colon in front of it, it was it was causing it to reassign the variable and put it in the local scope here for the what are the words? For the loop, the loop there and the function. So I think now that we remove that, it should want to cooperate. But We'll see. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Just need to wait for it to start up. Alright. Bot is now running. Oh, that looks like a fucking connection to me.
The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog.
Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go! Holy shit. Holy shit. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Okay, so connections m dot channel ID. Fuck yes. God. I've been wanting to hear the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog all day. Let's fucking go. Okay. Shit. Okay, that's fucking great. Oh my god. So now I wasn't expecting you to get this far. Okay. Why is it complaining? Oh, it's complaining about that there. Okay, so we need to do process message. So this I'll just do it in here. Connection, and then we also probably need the what is M in this context? Fuck. What was it? It's the message create. So here we'll probably need the message create. So message string equals sprint f %s says %s m.author.username. Probably need to it's fmt.sprintf, and then we'll need to import that. Or we also need to check to see if it's a link. What is simple reg x for checking for a URL? Let's do regex tester. Oh, hi, hello, welcome. We're working on bot person here. We just had some success with getting it to connect to a voice channel and then playing a response from 11 Labs, which is great. So right now, we're working on handling the processing of messages as they come in and yeah, we're gonna need to check for links. We're gonna need to check for who said it, and that's kind of where we're at for the moment. But first, we need to test this regex that ChatGPT gave to us. So http://google.com. Okay, https://.com. There's the issue. It's a lot of links don't have the HTTP at the beginning, so how do we make something optional in regex? The last time I had to do this was in college, so this is gonna be interesting. So I think we need a capture group around this, and around this, and then is it question mark for one or more? So, well, then now we're just checking for words. Let's go back to our trusty friend here. What about if the link doesn't have HTTP or HTTPS, TTT, yeah, TTPS at the start? I am not good at regex, so I still feel like this is gonna just be overly aggressive with catching stuff. Yeah. Huh. How can it make sure that there is a, what is it? Is it a domain? No. Is it a top level domain? No, it's not a top level domain. That there is it a top level domain? TLD at the end of the URL. Okay, so I think, yeah, google.com.co. Okay, yeah, that's better, because we don't want like it to pick up just random words. So so what we need to do is I mean, for as much as coding in Golang I've done, I don't know how to test for regex. How would I test a string in Golang using that? regexp. It's probably just a built-in library. Is valid URL. Pattern. Okay. Pattern : equals blah blah. Dump that in there. Interesting. You have to compile it. Interesting, but who am I to complain? Undefined. Oh, I need to import. Matches : equals that. Okay. Message string is declared not used. Cool. That's the problems we want to have. So if matches, if it matches, we want to replace that part of the string with the cool. Do we then replace the link with something else? Blah, 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 blah. I mean, identify URLs and replace a placeholder. Cool. Replace all strings. Okay. Wait, text. That's the regex with the pattern. Text and then placeholder. Okay. So we don't even need to manage that. So we just need to do. It'll just kind of handle it on its own. And then a link. So blah 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 says a link, and then 11 labs connection. There. Why is it complaining? Undefined text. Oh, message. Cool. Then yeah, it'll just replace whatever with a link. Or yeah, or says a link. I mean, it kind of makes no sense, but it is what it is. Okay, aggressive MapleStory music needs to tone it down just a tad. I got excited and yeah. Okay, why is it unhappy here? Unknown escape sequence. Let's okay. I don't know why that works, but here we are. Okay, so here we need to then process the message. External.process message, incoming message there, and then the connection. Cool. So then there, and then we need to clean up when someone types /leave. All right, I think this should at least set us up for success a little bit more. Yeah. Oh, else if is not equal to, there we go. We needed that, because otherwise it'll just be trying to say stuff with whatever channel the bot's looking at, which we don't want. It'll just start doing schizophrenic ramblings of of whatever. Just be like, oh, here's a picture of my cat. It'll it just won't know what to do. Okay, so this should be a little bit better. And then right now with the 11 labs, it is it's saving it all to a response.mp3. I think that should be fine, because I mean that file is just gonna keep getting rewritten and rewritten and rewritten as people say stuff, and like we don't care if we're persisting that long term, so that should be better. With the text to speech, is there has to be some way to be like, hey, say it or do it quicker. Output format, path, header, model ID, stability, similarity, style, speaker boost. Let's see what it says down here. Audio generation. Cool. Voices, supported languages. Voice ID, optimized streaming latency. You can turn at some cost of quality possible. 0 default mode, no latency optimizations. Optimize streaming latency. That might be what we need to add. And then we also need to do text. What is it? fnt dot sprint f there, and then here is %s, then text. Payload, cannot use payload. Variable type of string is, it really needs that. Interesting. Payload string %s text there, and then here, yeah, that we could just do the payload string. Cool. So I think that'll now look for what am I trying to say? It'll now actually say what's typed in the chat, because here we have it joining, and it keeps track of that channel connection there, and then we also clean it up when we're done. But then it checks to see if there's a connection there on that channel, and then if there is, then we'll worry about processing the message. Otherwise, it'll just move on with its day. So I think this is where what we need, or a step in the right direction. So yeah. We'll give this a try once it loads up. But I am cautiously optimistic, because I mean, if this does work, that'll be really cool. But okay, bot is now running. Cool, let's give it a try. Join. Is it? Probably should have added some kind of logging. Print F. Join voice channel. Cool. So now we're running into the issue where it doesn't seem to be processing the message properly. So yeah, we'll have to see why it's not hitting this. Because I mean, now we are doing that. We're keeping track of the connection properly now. And then, yeah. So we just have to wait for the whole trip around the world with getting loaded up. So let's see where we'll end up. I've said it before, I'll say it again. This is the worst part about developing Bot Person. Like, Join. Cool. Okay, so now the message seems to be here. Println, no, printf. Processing message for percent %s \n, and then why not, we'll just do a %v \n for just dumping out the list itself. So message m.channel ID and then connections, just connections in general. We don't even need the specific one. So okay, let's do the whole trip around the world again. The whole trip around the world. But hopefully this will give us just a little bit more insight into what it's thinking about, or why it's not hitting this one point, because I believe that's how you make a map string. Yeah, I believe that's correct. Channel ID, okay, is type string, and then this returns the star, or the pointer to the voice connection. Cool. I believe it's setting it properly. So yeah, it's just seeing where it thinks it's ending up, or what error in my logic I've had. So /join, and then what time is it? Map is empty. Interesting. A processing message for channel. Blah, blah, blah. Whoa. No, yeah. So it's because the map is empty. So then what the fuck is this doing then? How to set a value in a map in Golang. Specifying a key and then assigning a value to it. This can be done using the make function or by then why isn't this working? Huh. And then, okay, we'll just print out the connections after the whole join thing. Then the trip around the world begins again. Let's give this like another 10 minutes or so, and then I think that'll be it for today. Because, I mean, today we've already had a lot of success. We were able to get it to, well, we got it to join the voice channel and everything. We actually got it to say something, which is huge. I mean, seeing how we had to spin the wheel 4 times, it is huge. So yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah. So we'll get it to hopefully say one of the non-hard coded messages, and then yeah, I think that is it pretty much wrapped up. So let's give it one more try, and then we could take a look at what we have to do on our to-do list. So /join There. Connections. That looks correct. So then, what time is it? Why would this be? Why would it lose what is in the map? Oh, it's because it's declaring the map every single time in that function gets called. So let's okay. I see what it's doing. So we need to declare it outside the scope of the function. That's why it was being forgetful, let's call it. So send it around, and then while it's doing that, Obsidian, let's open this up. 11 labs. So we have it joining. Oh, we have it joining. We have it leaving. Have the message. Have bot say message in channel. Yes. So we need to do the custom. We need to do the custom voice messages, and then we need to have it check to see if they are the last person in that voice channel, and then if they are, it just needs to leave. But hopefully that should be the easy part. Right now we're just kind of struggling with the scope of things, but I think it feels like we're close. It feels like we're close, and we're like right on the edge of just getting this all figured out. Well, then we got to box up these functions into slash commands instead of why did I do that? We get to waste more time. But we need to box these just kind of like message commands up into slash functions, so it'll, I don't know, do I guess do the proper thing instead of just listening for keywords in chat. But yeah, I feel like we are really close. So yeah, how long did it take last time? It took pretty much a full minute for it to connect last time and register all of the commands, which is ridiculous. It's like, wow. No, it took longer than a minute and a second. I mean, what, it was 45 seconds last week? This is the one bad part about the development here. Yeah, it took exactly a minute. It's just so slow. So slash join. It joined. There's the connection map. What time is it?
NX says, what time is it?
Yes.
NX says, I just farted a little.
Yes, it fucking works. It works.
And Six says, ha 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 ha.
Oh my god, it works. It works. Oh my god. It works. It works. It works. It works. Oh my god. That's so cool. That's great. That makes me very happy that we got that working. So where are we at with things? So we have it saying the messages. We have it saying the message in the channel. We need to convert commands to /commands, and then we need to have the bot automatically leave when the user leaves the channel. So there's that. And then I also know there was some custom voices people wanted, but we need to have some voice recordings for that first. So we'll see if the powers that be can make that happen. But if we want to have bot person sound like its likeness, then yeah, we'll need some voice recordings. A minute of just single person talking. I'll just leave that there. But yeah, I think we should end on a high note. So yeah, we had to spin the wheel 4 times, but we were able to get it pretty much working as we want it to, which is great. So I don't know about you, but I'm really happy with the results here. So yeah, I feel like ending on a high note, we got it working. And on Thursday for the next stream, we can work on converting the commands to /commands and having it leave automatically when the user leaves the channel. So yeah, I feel like we're in a good place. So I'm happy, and yeah, and then we can start revisiting things on Thursday. But thank you all for tuning in, hanging out, lurking, whatever it may be. And I think we'll have to do this again sometime, because we're making good progress. So again, all the links for this stuff should be in the description. It's all open source, so if you're interested, check it out there. I do need to rewrite the docs. Maybe that's something we need to. Let's rewrite docs. Maybe that's something I just do off stream, or we can have a fun writing day there. But yeah, made some pretty good progress. So yeah, thank you all for watching, lurking, whatever it may be, and yeah, we'll do it again sometime. Thank you. Bye.